Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom, the nation's largest discount appliance dealer. Visit our website for deals and store locations near you.
Hello America, this is Keith, your friendly neighborhood technician, coming back at you with some more wonderful information on this beautiful summer day. Yeah, we got the shorts on yet, don't say anything about the white legs, I know I haven't tanned yet. Hasn't been a wonderful spring yet, but we're getting there. So I want to talk today about spin speed, okay? What does it mean and why is it necessary? Okay, what I'm talking about is, if you look at your dial here, okay, there are multiple cycles in your dial, okay? Not all of those spin at the same speed, okay? What that means is the faster the spin, the more, obviously, the more water comes out of the clothes, but the more potential damage there is for your clothes. What I mean by that is, you've got, like here, you've got your deep water wash, you've got your sheets and bulky, and your normal, okay? Those are gonna be your high speed spins. Those are gonna be your fastest full go live, top of the thing spin, okay? Now what you have over here is like wrinkle control, hand wash, okay, that are going to be a slower, because they're generally for much more delicate clothes that are much more susceptible to getting tangled and beat up. Whereas your power wash, deep water wash, all of these up here, that's pretty much your pants, your shirts, the stuff that really is not going to get damaged. So like I said, your high speed spins are going to be your normal washes. And then, like I said, your wrinkle control, your hand wash, cold water wash, that's generally for particular. And then we have this thing over here called soak. This is slim to no spin. This is basically just get your clothes wet, wash them around a little bit, and then gets the water out. And they're basically stuff you can go hang dry in about 10 minutes. So when you're doing stuff, you want to make sure you got the right spin speed, okay? Because let's say your wrinkle control and your hand wash and your cold wash, that's probably going to be about a 2/3 speed spin. And what I mean by 2/3 speed spin, on your normal, your bulky up here, the drum is going to turn anywhere from 900 to 1200 RPMs. Okay, what is an RPM? Revolutions per minute. Okay, what that means is this tub goes around once or 1200 times in 1 minute. Now, if we lay that out, this drum is roughly, let's say, 4 feet. Okay, so this is going to go in 1 minute, 4,800 feet. That's almost a mile. Yeah, 1,200 RPMs. Revolution. So that's going to go basically almost 5,000 feet. And we know if we go 60 miles an hour, that is a mile a minute. So if you go 4,800 feet minus 1,200 feet, you're probably talking about a 45 mile to 50 mile per hour at the speed at which this is turning, okay, on your big full go normal live drive. And yes, I know that is an estimation, it's not an exact. I know there are people out there who can do the math and it'll be a little off, but that's okay. Now what I mean by that is your wrinkle control and your hand wash and your soak, those don't need to go so fast that they're actually going to get that much water out, because the clothes that you wash with these generally don't hold a lot of water anyways. So we may be talking about 5 to 6 to 700 maximum RPMs, which is still fast, don't get me wrong, but it's not the high speed spins that your normal wash are. Okay, now you can look at your manual will give you an idea of what it is, but when these things start moving, they start really, really rolling. The Whirlpools don't have a adjustable spin speed. Your Maytag or your GE over here, you can actually tell it full speed max, that's probably, say, 1,000, 1,200. More, that's probably 8 to 1,000. This is probably, 7 to 900. And then you got your no spin. So you can actually change the amount of spin you want. Now, that being said, these may be pre-programmed that some aren't adjustable. So if I were to go to, let's say activewear, that might be a pre-programmed in that I cannot do an option on this. That's not a bad machine. That means the machine goes, if you're doing this, we know what we want it to do and what's only we're going to let it do. Okay, so when you're figuring it out, take a look, see what you want to get. Like I said, spin speed is important because the more water comes out of your clothes here, the less time your dryer actually has to use to dry. The less water comes out, the longer your dryer is going to take to dry. So on that note, you folks have a wonderful week, and don't forget to tune in to this channel next week, and we'll have more good information. Have a happy summer.